Welcome to Legal SVF Sports Centre. This building looks a heck of a lot different than the last time I was here, I can tell you that. They've done a really nice job renovating, adding dressing rooms, lobby space, the whole works. Sherwood Park Knights getting set to take on Sturgeon Mustangs. He'll win that forward. Walking into the zone, shot through traffic off the blocker, the goaltender. Jacobs battling for it there. It rolls back to the point for Breen. Breen pushes it forward, but it's straight onto one of the defensemen's stick for the Mustangs. He'll bring it out of the zone. His pass for his teammate was well wide in front of him, and Buck ends up behind the net. Battle ensuing there. Correa, Breen battling for it there. Goes back to the point. Good shot from Duquette for the Mustangs, and a better save from Brady as he keeps an eye on that one and holds on to it for a face-off. Bowman will take the draw now. Ryder Kemp wearing number 3 tonight. He's an affiliate. Loose puck at the Knights' blue line. Bowman battling for it there, able to get it out. Bridges picks up the loose puck and gives it to Reed. Reed tries to dump it in through traffic. It's intercepted and pushed back into the neutral zone by the Mustangs. Good stick check there from Bowman at the blue line, but kept in by the Mustangs. Rolled behind the net. Durecci with some time. He'll put it right on the stick of the winger at the wall there, or defenseman at the wall there. He'll come around for Bridges. Bridges for Bowman. Bounces off his stick to center ice. He'll battle for it, though. It'll be given back to Ryder. Bouncing puck. Pushed forward for Bridges. Just off the tip of his stick, and the Stangs will send it back in again. Into neutral ice. Bowman will skate into it and dump it in. Knights will get a full change. Mustangs from behind their own net. Passed forward into traffic. Chipped out to the Knights blue line, over to Gal from Bonikoski back in the lineup. Frey out front for Maine. Pardon me, Frey out front for Lemab. He couldn't get any real control of it, pushes it behind the net, and now it's out at center ice again. Lemab will play it again. Bonikoski also gets a stick on it. It's back in Mustangs territory, but a bouncing puck at center ice. Nearly headmanned to the Mustangs player there. Now battling for it in the corner with Lemab. Gao comes in and picks up the loose puck. He'll skate through pressure. 3-on-2 developing here. He'll fire that one on net off the goalie's pad into the corner. Gray first to it, but he's stripped of it there. It comes back the other way. Mustangs with some speed. A good stick check there, but it's to an open man in the slot. His shot is wide of the net. Loose puck into feet. Breen will regain control of it. Pushes it up to Hender. Hender off the wall. Mustangs with a stick on it. And so they'll rifle that up to center ice. It's tipped in by number 13, our other AP. I'll have to get his name. Mustangs 2-on-1 there, intercepted. Loose puck. Well played by Breen, and now Campbell picks up that loose puck and brings it back through center with speed. Makes a nice move around the defender. Couldn't get a shot off, but a backhand in front of the net gets rolled into the corner, and the Mustangs throw it all the way around and out to center ice. Durecci back for it now. Looking for an open stick. Gets a nice cross-ice pass to Jacobs, who bumps it to Campbell. Campbell gets pushed off the puck. Jacobs will chase behind it. And Mustangs will send that one in and get a change. Durecci now. Had that one roll off his stick. It's pushed back into the corner for Kemp. Kemp regains the puck, brings it across through the slot, away from pressure. He'll bring it up through center, and he'll dump that one cross ice. Maine will be first to it. Maine with some speed. He'll drop the puck in the corner. It's rolled up the wall, but kept in at the blue line. And rolling puck through the slot. Mustangs will pick that one up and bring it back. Kemp breaks that up at the blue line again. And the Mustangs are offside. Nice cross-ice pass from Maine. It was just in the air. He couldn't control it, so it'll be icing as he was on the wrong side of the center ice. So we go back into our own zone. Plenty of pace to start this first period from both teams. Bit of back and forth. Face-off will be to the right of Luberta. Kepler out to take the draw, I believe on his second shift of the game. Maine gets away from it with a step on the big 27 defenseman who drops his shoulder into him, bumps him off the puck. And the puck bounces off of Kepler, but it's carried back, rolls through Bonikoski there, picked up by Lemab and sent cross ice. Rolling puck for Kepler. He's not quite able to corral it, but neither are the defenders for Mustangs. And the puck will roll behind the net. Mustangs now with some speed through the neutral zone. Fired on net. Good save by Luberta. Loose puck in front. Loose puck still in front of the goaltender. It's in the feet of the Knights. They'll throw it to the corner, off a leg behind the net. Now Bridges will skate onto the puck. He's got some speed. He's got Reed in front of him, but he'll walk through. Bouncing puck now in the slot. It's pushed forward by Reed. He can't get to it though. And the Mustangs will pick up the loose puck, giving it right back to Bridges. He'll slip away from a check. Centers a pass. Deflected just off the side of the net there. I think it might have caught a piece of the post. And the Mustangs will panic and send it down ice, but they put it right on net. And Breen will come back for it behind his own net. Cross to Lemab. Lemab back to Breen. Breen looking for an open stick. Finally has Reed moving, but it's in his feet, and he couldn't figure out where it ended up. And the Mustangs will bring it back the other way, pushing it into the zone and getting a change. No, just dropping it in. No one from the Knights too keen to go to it first. They'll have to battle for it now. And the Mustangs will push it to the point. Bowman picking up the loose puck. Try and build some speed. Tries to hit Bridges with it at the blue line. It's picked off. And Breen will have trouble here. He's got pressure. He's trying to get it out. Stick the head there. Wow. Shot with a deflection there from Breen's stick. Luberta able to keep an eye on it. He'll grab it and hold on to it for the face-off. Getting a bit of help there with his neck guard, I believe, from the referee. And Frey with the draw. Mustangs win it back to their point. Shot deflected off the goalie's paddle up over the glass. We'll get a face-off to his right this time. With about 8:26 to go here in the first period. Shots are 6-2 in favor of the home team. Frey with the draw, one in front of Durecci, but pushed into the corner by the Mustangs. Kemp sends it across to Hender. Hender tries to get it to Gal, but it's picked off and sent right back into the zone. Durecci will pick up the loose puck in the corner, tries to push it forward to Hender. He's got pressure. Loose puck for Gal. Bouncing puck, kept in. Only briefly though, as Frey picks up the loose puck. He's got one hanging off of him. Able to push it behind the net. Gal will join the rush, or the pressure there. Frey gets a stick on it. Pardon me, Hender gets a stick on it, pushes it behind the net. Loose puck in the neutral zone. Gal goes for the shot, or for the hit. It's picked up by the Mustangs. A lot of stick swinging happening here. Loose puck for Kemp. He'll try and hit Hender with it. Hender gets away from pressure there briefly, but he's still got a trailer on him. The Mustangs will send it out to center ice, and Lemab will pick that one up. He'll turn and look for an open stick. It's right onto a Mustang stick. And the Mustangs right to their own blue line. Nice move around. Oh, Noonan Got a breakaway partial there and just put it wide of the net. Campbell now behind the net with it. Looks for an open stick. Finds Breen. Breen shot through traffic. Goaltender able to corral that one. Bring it in and hold on to it for a face-off. Good pressure from the Knights here. Face off to the right of the goaltender. Push back to the point and rolls out of the zone. Just out of the reach of Bonikoski. He'll fire it back in. Goaltender leaves that one behind his own net. And Mustangs get pushed off it by Campbell there. Bonikoski rips it back into the zone. But the captain charging back ends up dumping it on net and into the corner. Brady throws it. Loose puck in feet. Good chip from Noonan to number 13, our other AP. I apologize for not knowing his name. I'll try and figure that out. Noonan behind the net. He gets tied up there. Looked like a trip, but no call. Rolls around for Jacobs, pushing it back to Kepler, who is pressed there, and he'll send it all the way back to his own ringette. Green will chip that one into the zone from Jacobs in the neutral zone, and Kepler giving chase. Loose puck at the blue line, thrown across ice, and Green will get to it first, sending it back the other way. That will likely be icing. No, it's waved off. The Mustangs had a player deep. Mustangs behind their own net, up to the point. Cross ice pass behind the player. He'll come back to it and then sent across ice again, this time for Green. Green looking to send it back the other way, but it's through traffic. And the Mustangs will push their way in, getting a shot on net. And picking up the loose puck. Centering pass. Sticks tied up there well by Correa, and Knights will come back the other way. Jacobs has a bouncing puck in front of him, not able to get it out of the zone. Kepler will get it to center. It's given to Jacobs, and he'll turn up ice. Bouncing puck, though, he's getting challenged there, having to battle for it at center, and Bowman will come away with it. He'll make a nice move around the defender. Shot from a bad angle is wide of the net, kept in by Durecci. No, he bobbled it, was able to get a stick check there and prevent the odd man rush from happening. Kemp sends it forward for Bowman, but it was in his feet, and Bridges missed it. It went back into the zone. Durecci now. He had traffic and a player right on him. There's a loose puck in the corner now. Battle ensues. Tip there off the stick of Bridges wide of the net. And Kemp will push forward and get it out to center ice. Bridges will give chase. Nearly given away to Bowman at center ice. The Mab off the glass. Loose puck. Corralled by the Mustangs and sent down low. The Mab chips that one over into the far corner. And Bonikoski will have to get there. He puts an elbow into the head, and he'll get a penalty for a head contact, more than likely. So we'll have a power play for the Mustangs with 3:58 to go, just under 4 minutes here in the first period. Some good hustle and some good effort from both teams. A lot of pace in this first period. Knights now with the short end of the stick, though, on the penalty kill. Frey will take the draw. It's one back to the blue line. Mustangs in control, given away nearly to Gao there. They got lucky on that one. Now at the near hash marks, back to the point. Loose puck. And Frey able to get all of it. Gao anticipated that one, and he's first to it, in deep. He'll pin it down low. Try to kill some time off the clock. Good battle from Gao. He's got 3 in there now, trying to take the puck from him. And he'll stay with it. Solid effort. Mustangs now finally able to potentially get out from behind their own net. Great kill from Gao there. And Frey. Mustangs get a lucky, favorable bounce there at the blue line, and they'll carry it into the Knights zone. Pass is more of a shot from a bad angle, kept in though by the Mustangs with about a minute left here in the penalty. Breen trying to challenge for it. Mustangs able to keep it, giving it away to Breen. Breen through traffic. Frey able to get it, the loose puck at the blue line and send it out to the goaltender of the Mustangs. Knights will get some new bodies out there in the form of Hender and Campbell up front. Shot was blocked by Correa there in the slot. Loose puck for Campbell, and he'll make no mistake, sends it all the way down with 30 seconds remaining in the penalty. Mustangs again behind their own net, given away to Hender. Bouncing puck, goaltender mishandled it. Mustangs pick it up and they'll send it back through center ice. Durecci gets all of it, sends it back to center from his own ringette. Hender intercepts that dump in and he'll fire it back deep again with 7 seconds remaining in the penalty. Mustangs trying to make their way through the neutral zone. A good stick check there from Correa. He'll have the puck in front of him on his way back into his own zone. Turns, has it roll away, but he recovers and tries to hit Noonan with it. It was out of his reach. That'll be icing, but a great penalty kill by the Knights. With 1:44 to go here in the first period, it's still all even. Shots 8-4 in favor of the home team. Knights doing very well to kill that penalty. Face-off will be to the left of Luberta. Frey out to take the draw. He will win that one forward. It was out of the reach of Noonan, and Mustangs nearly all on their own in front of the net there as they muscled their way there, but couldn't get a shot off. Noonan back the other way, tries to make a move at the blue line. It's bobbled and sent back to Lemab, who will make sure, sends it all the way into the corner. And now our AP number 13 giving the Mustangs the business back behind their own net. Loose puck out to the blue line. Kemp to Lemab. Lemab off the wall. No deflection there, and that will be icing, so we'll come back into our own zone. With 1:04 left to play here in the first. Still a tie game. Kepler will take the draw. He's got Main and Jacobs up front with him. Lemab chips it forward, and Main fighting to get it out as Jacobs attempts to as well. He'll get the loose puck in front of him, but couldn't get a stick on it. Bonikoski was able to push it back to the blue line. It's given to the point again, deflected. Good save from Luberta there. Knights getting a little creative, we'll say, at their own blue line. Get lucky to get that one out of the zone. And stick lift there. It comes back to center ice. Jacobs to Lemab. Lemab will go back into his own zone. Off the wall for Kepler. He called for it, but it was behind him. And battle ensuing here at center. Rolling puck comes to Lemab. Lemab cross ice for Main. He does well to pick that one up, but bouncing puck, he'll try and give it to Jacobs. It rolls to Kepler. Kepler fans on the shot, and the Mustangs will come back the other way. Pressure from Main on big number 36. Shot is wide of the net. Loose puck. Backhand in front of the net, and that will do it for the first period. No score for either team, and shots 9-4 in favor of the home team. Take a quick break and come back for second period. play music. It's gotten a bit louder in here. Correa will pick up the puck off the draw and get to center and dump it in. Goaltender will leave it for his defenseman, big 27. Chips it around the wall for the winger, 22. Bouncing puck, Reed picks that one up. He'll fire one on. It's just wide of the net, and Bridges will go back for it. Sending it to the point. Intercepted, but kept in by Correa. He'll bring it back into the zone. That one gets lifted around him and past the stick of Bowman at the blue line. Bowman will go back for it at his own blue line with pressure. Cross ice to Breen. Breen tries to hit Correa, but it ends up on the stick of Bowman. Bowman will move into the zone. He's got pressure coming. He'll shy away from that one. And no one will go to the puck. And it'll be sent out of the zone. Should be called icing. It will be, so it'll come back into the Mustangs zone. Show no fear, as they say. Gotta be first to that puck. Both teams would probably agree with that. Just need to put it into practice. Shot into the feet of Frey. Loose puck. Gal throws it on the backhand to the net. Goaltender saw it and covers it up for a face-off. A good face-off win there by the Knights and able to get it to the net. No shot apparently on that one, so I guess we won't trust the numbers on the shots too much. Loose puck for Durecci. He'll chip it forward to Kemp. Kemp will walk it over the blue line and dump it in. Frey giving chase out to the point. Bumper pass. Kept in. Good pressure there. Dumped down low by Hender. And Mustangs will try it again from behind their own net. Off of a skate. Off the wall. Kept in by Kemp. Kemp will walk in. He gets dragged down there. Pushed off the puck. Hender battling for it there. Was lucky to get away with one there, I think. Bit of a high hit. Kemp putting his best foot forward there, trying to push the puck forward and take the body. He does. He's able to keep it in the zone. And Frey will pick up the loose puck now. Tries to make a toe drag around the player at the blue line. Doesn't work. Mustangs feeling the pressure, though. They send it all the way down for icing. Be right back into our into the Mustang zone for a face-off to the left of the goaltender. Big number 33. Campbell will take the draw. He's got number 13 and Noonan up front with him. Bonikoski and Lemab on defense. Puck into the corner. Noonan tries the stick swing, and big 39 walks it out to the blue line. It's dumped into the zone by the Mustangs, bouncing off the end boards out in front into the crease, and Lemab will cover the, Luberta will cover that up. Face-off will be to the right of Brady. Campbell again with the draw. He'll win it back into the corner for Bonikoski, but Bonikoski's forced off it. Lemab picks up the shot from the point, and big number 13 trying to press and keep that one in. Mustangs able to get it around him and all the way down below the goal line. Bonikoski battling for it. Centered pass onto the stick of Red Helmet. Somehow wasn't able to get it into the net. I think Brady got a piece of it there. Big save to keep it an even game here. Campbell battling for it. He'll push it up the wall for Noonan. Noonan will throw it down. It's going to be wide of the net, so it'll be icing. And we'll come back into our own zone for the face-off. Face-off, one to the point. Loose puck in the slot after a save from Brady there. And now from the far corner there, battle ensues. Good effort there by Kapler. Gets it cross ice for Maine. Just rolled under his stick. I don't think he was expecting a pass that quickly. Sent cross ice at the blue line. Breen will pick that one up and send it to Kepler, who taps it into the zone. Maine will give chase. Good effort, pushes the man off the puck, but not in time to prevent the pass. And it's kept in by Correa. He makes a nice move, but he's running into pressure here. He's got it in his feet still. Sends it cross ice, but it was deep enough that it was behind. Kept in. Wow, that one made it through traffic to the wide of the net to the hash marks. Kepler picks up the loose puck. Cross ice for Breen. Breen will skate onto it. Taps it for Maine. Maine tries to tip it, but he hooked it a little bit and throws it into the corner. And Mustangs through the crease there off the net. It'll be waved off, and Correa will get there first. Just bobbles that pass, and Reed didn't expect it. He ended up going down trying to receive it when it did come. Correa again, this time onto the stick of Bowman. Bowman will feed it to, Breen. Breen up to Bridges and Reed, and it ends up with Correa. Mustangs will send it into the zone blindly. With not enough weight, it gets waved off for icing. Loose puck sent into traffic. And Bridges without his stick there. It rolls to the point. Shot is wide of the net into the short side corner here. That puck outside the blue paint all the way into the far corner. I believe it's Durecci battling for it there. Yes, it is. It's got Bowman with him. Referee ends up with the puck in his skates. Knights get it to the point, but it's kept in, and a battle for it continues. Bowman on the wrong side of it there. Mustangs walk to the net, and Brady comes up big to keep it a 0-0, no-score game. See, they've stopped counting shots for the Knights, so we won't go with what they've got on the board. 13 for the Mustangs might be accurate. Mustangs again come up with the loose puck and are unguarded, getting a shot away wide of the net, however, and Gow is able to push this one out to the Mustangs' blue line, but it's turned right over and sent back into the zone. Bounces out to center ice, dumped in again by the Mustangs. Kemp just misses Gow with that one. Not enough weight on it to be icing. Gow recognizes it's going to give chase. Hender, Frey nearly picks that one off. It ends up on the stick of Kemp. Kemp will dump it back in. It's off a shin of the defenseman and given away to Frey. Frey makes a nice move around traffic. He's got too many bodies, so he needs to move the puck. It's given away, and now the Mustangs will come back 3-on-2. They'll dump that in and give chase. Mustangs into the far corner. Bobbling, rolling puck, able to send it back towards the net. Loose in front. Oh, Durecci able to get a stick on it and push it into the corner at the last second there. Before the shot was given away. Nice interception there by Kemp. And Knights had enough there. They'll send it all the way down. So number 13 is Easton Byer filling in as an AP for the Knights today. Battle at the hash marks. We can't quite see it. Comes back to the point. Good stick there. Floating puck. Easton picks that one up out of the air, and he'll dump it out. And Noonan will be the first to it. Couldn't get a stick on it, though, as the defenseman, big number 27, got to him. Campbell battling for it now. Centers a pass. No shot. Lemab has it roll off his stick. Bonikoski's shot is off a shin. It's in traffic in front. And Mustangs are able to push it out of the zone. Battling for it now is Lemab. He gets to it and controls it out to center. Into the feet of Noonan. Bonikoski will skate onto it. He'll fire one off the leg. Big hit there as the defenseman tried to walk Bonikoski. Pays the price, but Bonikoski's shot is wide of the net. He's got to get back into the zone defensively. Knights able to corral this one out to the blue line. Not able to get it out. Yes, they are. Noonan battles for it and sends it right on net. No, not quite. Rolling puck rolls wide of the crease. And it'll be icing. With 12-12 left to play here in the second. Still even. No score for either side. Knights battling hard to get that one out of the zone. Unlucky bounce there. Looked like it was going on goal. Face-off won by Kepler to his own net. Green battling for it there with two Mustangs. Getting some help from Kepler. Puck loose in front. Pushed back into the corner. Breen to Main. Main did well to pick that one up, but tries to do too much at the blue line, and it's picked off. And another shot for the Mustangs. Brady able to see that one and glove save that one. He'll hold on to it. We'll get a face-off to his right yet again. 11:56 to go here in the second period. Face-off one into the feet of the linesman. Main was in there to take the draw. And not able to get it past the defender. Jacobs with some space now. He'll try and send it cross ice, but it's intercepted again by a Mustang and sent back into the corner. Breen having trouble with it there. He'll get a second stick on it and sends it across to Correa. Breen with traffic, gives the puck away, but it's off a skate behind the net again. Correa takes a punch, or takes a hard hit there, getting the puck up the wall. It's kept in again, into the feet of Jacobs. Jacobs with another opportunity, gets it to Main. Main for Kepler, but Main steps in offside. So that'll be whistled down. We'll get a face-off outside the zone, in front of the Knights bench. Kepler with a warning there, is getting a bit pushy and shovey with one of the Mustangs deep in Mustang territory. 11:09 to go here, chipped in by Reed, and Bridges nearly picking off the loose puck there. Bouncing puck at the blue line, Mustangs with it. Reed gets a stick on it, he'll bring it into the zone. Taps it around the defender, fires it on net. Good save by the goaltender, puck into the corner. Rolling puck into the far corner. No pressure there. Mustangs will move it out of the zone. Good skate, but bounced right onto the stick of a Mustang. Shot without any pressure. Great save by Brady off the blocker. Put it into the corner. And that dump out was intercepted only briefly. Reed chips it to himself. It's a partial 3-on-1. He'll fire it on goal. There was a rebound. The goalie jumps on it quickly, and we'll get a face-off to his left. Good pressure there from the Knights. See if they can make something happen with this opportunity in deep. Bowman with the draw. It's one into the corner, chipped up the wall. Bonikoski has it stripped off of him, and it's off a skate at center ice. The Mustangs will send it in deep. Lemab gets a stick on it for Bridges to Bowman. Bowman chips it for Reed. Reed tries to get it around the defender. And a penalty coming to Bonikoski. No, penalty coming to the other team. Number 22 gets a penalty. Not sure why that was whistled down, but we'll take the power play. So with 10:04 to go, we'll get a face-off in deep. Fresh bodies on the ice. Frey, Hender, and Gow up front on the power play. Bonikoski and Lemab on defense. Loose puck sent out through Bonikoski's legs. Didn't even see it as he was battling with a player there at the blue line. And Lemab will have to go back for it. He's got pressure. Slips away from it though. He's got more pressure. Chips it into open ice for Frey. Frey now has a shot. Even though we're on the power play, puck up on the top of the net now. And we'll get a face-off. Knights needing to set up in the zone and get some opportunities here if they can. Not that shooting's a bad idea, but if we're gonna fire it on net like that, we gotta get to the net. Frey with the draw, he's got Gow on his left and Hender on the right. New defensive pair out there. Breen picks that one up and steps forward with it. He'll walk in unchallenged, good shot, but it's into the shoulder of the goaltender, who will get his glove up and hold onto it for a face-off. We'll try that again to the right of the goaltender with 9:30 to play here in the second period. 1:27-ish remaining. Chip back to Breen. He'll settle the puck and get it to Frey. Frey with a bit of space. Cross ice for Hender. It was in front of him, though. He couldn't get a stick on it. He'll drop it back for Correa. Correa rips one off an ankle. That one's going to leave a mark for sure. Breen does well to keep that one in, but he's got pressure and no help. And so the Mustangs will send it out back to the ringette line of the Knights. Hender will bring it off the wall at center ice with some speed. He's got pressure. He'll dump it in. Frey will go to it. Hender was first to it, but ignored the puck and went for the hit. Kept in by Breen. Cross ice pass for Correa. Nice shot from Correa, just above the pad, below the glove. But the goaltender able to get his glove on it, hold on to it. We'll get a face-off to his left. Knights looking dangerous there, albeit a bit unstructured. Durecci with the shot through traffic. That was off Campbell, and it'll be onto the stick of the Mustang. He'll send it all the way down. Brady needing to move the puck. He will for Noonan as he saw the pressure coming, but Noonan wasn't able to control it as he probably looked off the puck last minute there, expecting a Mustang to be on top of him. Knights will try again. Campbell forward for Byer. That was a stick, high stick by Durecci. He'll corral it and put a stick on it. We'll get that whistled down. Face-off will be just outside the zone. Better than the alternative of heading all the way back down as it was going. Campbell with the draw here. He's got Noonan to his right. Goes back to Kemp. Noonan tried to make a move around the Mustangs, and that'll do it for the power play. Durecci sees trouble coming, reverses, but Knights aren't able to get it out. Good pressure there from Kemp. It'll force the puck onto Campbell's stick. Campbell will bring it forward. He'll go wide with it. He's got some space, makes it around. Nice centering pass, but no one really looking for it except the Mustangs, and they'll stick it into the corner. Byer pressing there, and it's deflected up over the glass. We'll get a face-off in deep with 7:31 to go in the second period. Still even. No scoring either side. 15-8 to shots in favor of the home team. I don't believe the number. Pretty sure we have a few more than they suggest. Kepler out to take the draw. He's got Main on the short side here. Kepler will force his way to the net. His shot just rolls wide of the net. Kepler trying to battle for it, but the Mustangs are able to send it up to the blue line. Good stick check there from Lemab. Good pressure from the Knights. Able to drag it into the zone. Lemab will get a stick on it, though, as the puck was not in the zone when most of the team made their way into the zone. It'll be called offside, pardon me. We'll get a face-off in front of the Knights bench. Good day. Mustangs pick up a hooking penalty. Good eye. Good eye, Pepper. Had some help from manager guy on that one. We're going to see a 2-minute power play for the Knights. Another face-off in deep with 7:12 to play here in the second period. We'll go on the power play. Kepler wins the draw, loose puck. Just in a funny spot. Neither the forward or the defenseman could really get to it to make a play on it. And Kapler not able to skate onto that one. Lemab will have to go back with it. He chips it up the wall, but it's right onto the stick of a Mustang again. Mustangs right on top of the Knights here on the penalty kill. Puck dropped from Brady to Lemab. He's got pressure. The Mustangs very aggressive on their penalty kill. Maine now tries to make a move at the blue line. He gets stick checked and it goes back the other way. Bonikoski rolls back for it. Looking for an outlet. Gives it away through center ice. And Mustangs believing they were offside. Jacobs will slip into the zone. He sticks that one past the defender. Reed giving chase. And Bowman there now as well. He'll get a stick on it, but only enough to put it onto the tape of the Mustang and sent back the other way. Bonikoski again, up the wall for Reed. It's out of his reach. Angle didn't quite work. Bonikoski will get another chance at that. Bridges tries to send it for Reed. Good check from Correa. Floating puck. A nice backhand there from Reed on net. Goaltender steps out and holds on to it. Gets under it and is able to hold it for a face-off. So we'll get a face-off to his right with 37 seconds to go in the power play. Bridges, Bowman, and Reed up front. Correa and Breen on defense. Mustangs win the draw, but it's off the leg of Reed, off the stick of Bridges, and then tipped out of the zone by the Mustangs. Again, very aggressive with their power play. That one bounces away from Correa. And now picked up at the hash marks by the Mustangs. Loose puck again, their first to it behind the net. Not sure why we don't have two on the puck here with the power play, but that's going to come to an end here in 5 seconds. It's dumped back into the short side corner. Correa will try and push forward. He puts it behind Bridges. Bridges will send it across ice, put it right on the tape of a Mustang. That pass nearly intercepted, but not. Bridges jumps in front of that one and is lucky that Brady is on it and able to hold on to that one with his glove for a face-off. Knights need to find another gear on the power play as the Mustangs really are pressing harder. That man disadvantage. Even strength now though. 4:57 to go here in the second. Frey with the draw, bouncing puck to the blue line. Tipped in front of the net, up and over Brady. No chance there. And the Mustangs take a 1-goal lead with 4:52 to go here in the first period. Will need to shake that one off and keep pressing as they've been doing. Just need to get it another gear and make that puck find the net a few more times here. They're putting the effort in. They just need to finish it off. Still plenty of game to play here from Legal. Hender brings it in onside. No, we're going to call that one offside. All right. So the face-off will be across. That'll be in front of the Knights bench with 4:48 to go, 1-0. Sturgeon got one tip over top of Luberta there just recently. Loose puck at the blue line. Kemp will push forward with it. He's got pressure. Tries to send it cross ice. Does well to get it to Gow. Gow off a body. That shot very high and bouncing off players. Tries to backhand it to Frey, was just out of his reach there. And it pushes back to the point. Kemp, nice tip. Loose puck. Loose puck in front of the net. That was the best opportunity the Knights have had all game here. Great pressure. That's the way, Knights! 4:21 to go here in the second period. Shots supposedly 18-11. Good pressure here from the Knights. Good response after the goal. And Frey will take the draw with Hender and Gow to his right and left. Off of Gao, back to the point for Kemp. Kemp wisely down low for Gao. Gao sends it across. It was bounced, and Kemp was able to keep it in at the blue line just. Nope, they're calling it offside, so they'll end up having to clear the zone. Mustangs back the other way. A bit oblivious to give the puck away. Kemp across to Frey. Frey pushes it forward for Gao. Gao walking in. Shot just wide of the net. Rolls out in front. Goaltender saw it, though. He'll jump on top of it. And the Knights will make a change. Yep, full-scale change there. We'll get a fresh set of bodies out. Another face-off deep in Mustang territory. Campbell will take the draw. Noonan to his right. Bayer to his left. Back to the point. Lemab backhands it back into traffic. Right under the stick of Campbell. Push behind the net for Bayer. No penalty there. Looked like could have been a trip, but the ref says no. And Lemab through traffic. Deflected into the corner. Noonan will get there. He'll push it deep. Back up the wall. Into the feet of Noonan. He skips it forward, but it's right onto the stick of the Broncos, and they'll bring it back out of the zone and dump it in deep. They'll get to it first. Centered passes into the feet of Bonikoski. Chip forward for Noonan. And Noonan with speed. He'll get there first. Great shot. Loose puck. Oh, his rebound was just behind the net. Just wide. Linesman right in the way there. Good shot. Deflected. Oh, deflected by the defenseman. Nearly into the net. Just wide again. Good pressure here from the Knights. Campbell battling for it with Bayer. Noonan in there, sticks it forward again. Campbell has it roll behind him into the feet of the Broncos or the Mustangs player. He'll just send it to the point. It's kept in by Lemab, sent in deep. Noonan will get a tripping penalty for that one as the stick was in both feet. And the player goes down, so we'll go back on the penalty kill with 2:29 to go here in the second period. Face-off will be in our own zone. Face-off to the left of Luberta. Kepler wins the draw, but it falls to the Broncos. They'll send it part of the Mustangs. Nice tip there from Kingston to get it out of the zone, but he's not able to get past Big 39. Nice try there at the blue line by Kepler, but Mustangs still able to get into the zone. They give it right to Breen. Oh, he tries to hit Kingston with it. It's power play, bud. So the linesman blowing that one down as icing, but it's not. We were on the penalty kill, so the faceoff will come to center ice. Let's go, Knights! Kingston pressing forward. Good battle there, gets it into the zone. Kepler pressing now. Mustangs behind their own net. Kingston with pressure, nearly given away. Mustangs able to get out of their own zone now with a bit of a 3-on-2 opportunity here. Kept to the outside by Durecci, chip back to the point. Pressure from Kepler, nice play there. And sent all the way down, nearly all the way down. Correa itching to get forward there, but realizing we're on the penalty kill with a minute left to go in the penalty. Maine out there now with Bowman to kill the penalty up front. Correa keeps his man to the outside. Centering pass is off of a Mustang stick, bounced away from him. He's able to get to it and send it back to the point. Shot from a bad angle. Correa blocked that one. Bounces wide of the net. Mustangs at the far hash marks now. Back to the point. Back down to the hash marks. About 30 seconds remaining in that penalty. Back to the point. Cross ice. Shot. That was off the iron. And back to the hash marks on the far boards. Another shot. Big save by Brady. And Correa gets to it. Pushes it out for Maine. Maine's got all kinds of traffic and does not get it past the defender. So Mustangs will go back into the zone with 5 seconds remaining in the penalty. Correa with a big crunch there. Throws the body. needs to be careful with those hands up where they were. Bowman gets that puck in open ice and sends it out to center. Back to Breen, cross ice for Maine. Popped over Maine's stick, but he'll get around the defender. He goes down, and a penalty coming. Thank you very much. Just the same as it was going the other way. That was a tripping call. So the Knights will go on the power play with 4.9 seconds to go here in the second period. They'll get a face-off in deep with not a lot of time, but anything can happen in 5 seconds. Kepler with the draw. He's got Reed and Bridges up front with him. Durecci and Kemp on defense. Durecci with a shot on net. Through a bit of traffic, but the goalie's able to steer that one into the corner, and the period will end. 1-0 the score for the home team. We'll take a break to get a fresh sheet of ice and be back for the third after this. Welcome back for period number 3. Face off, ready to go at center ice. Bowman out to take the draw. Reed and Bridges up front with him. Green and Correa on defense. Reed steps in to pick up the loose puck under the centerman, and he'll carry it into the zone. He'll fire from a bad angle. The goaltender not ready for it. It rolled off of him into the corner, but Mustang's able to get a stick on it and send it through through Correa at the blue line. Breen will bring it forward for Reed. He chips it over the defender, and he'll chase after it. Chipped up the wall for Bridges. Bridges will fire it off of Reed, and Breen will keep it in at the blue line. Breen off of a leg into the corner. Looks like the Broncos got another one. Mustangs, pardon me. There's no Broncos out there, it's just Mustangs. So a cross-check on Bridges, I believe, in front of the net. And that'll be a 2-man advantage for 1:09. Face-off deep in Mustang territory. Very deep deliberation happening here at the box. Not really sure what the confusion is. Possibly that the penalty is for the wrong number. Oh, did it? Okay, so the clock wasn't stopped, so they're trying to adjust that. Bridges tries to sneak in there. He's not able to. He'll try to turn back behind the bench. And behind the net. Get it to Bowman. Bowman with traffic. His shot wide of the net. And Mustangs first to it. They're able to get it out of the zone. Still 53 seconds left in the two-man advantage power play. Bowman will pick that one up with pressure. He'll send it cross ice for Gow. Gow dumps it in, but it's right onto the stick with no pressure. Sent into traffic, into the feet of Bowman. Kemp is able to keep it in, dumping it in deep. Mustangs will rip it around. Gow to it first. He'll have it bounce off his stick, and Bowman will pick up the loose puck. Bowman behind the net. Pushes it back to Kemp. Kemp to Durecci. Durecci fires that one off the bar. Just over the goaltender. 14 seconds to go here. The two-man advantage. Bowman got a little tied up there. Wasn't able to move it forward, and the Mustang battle there by number 29. Fighting hard, able to get control of the puck and send it down. Still a one-man advantage for 40 seconds. Frey trying to skate his way across center. He does. Tries to make too many moves and gives it away off of the feet of Hender. And dumped in deep. Frey will chase it. Broncos will send it, the Mustangs will send it to the point. It's kept in. Frey dropping it for Lemab. Lemab looking to give it back to Frey. He does. And then goes to the net with it. Shot through traffic. It's deflected. It's deflected in front. And Frey will get credit for that one as it bounces off of a Mustang in front of the net. Mustang or Bronco, not sure who it hit in front of the net, but I believe it was a Mustang. It was a stallion of some kind. Mustang, Bronco, I don't know, whatever. And that'll even it up. So the Knights with a power play goal. Frey from the point. And it's an even game again with 17:26 to play here in the third. Campbell out to take the draw. Got a funny mark here at center. Big surprise. Something funny with the ice. They should have a look over by the Zamboni gate. Little ice repair here. How many zebras does it take? Takes a couple. All right, face off at center ice. Campbell with the draw wins it to Bayer. That's chipped forward. Slips past everyone in the neutral zone and back into Knights territory, but it was thrown there by the Mustangs, so icing is the call. We'll come back into the Mustang zone for the face-off. Face-off, one to Lemab. Lemab away from traffic. Nice shot through traffic. A loose puck. And Noonan comes up with the loose puck. He'll chase behind the net. It's stripped from him, though, and sent out into the slot. Shot. Another save. Rebound! Campbell on the doorstep. And he'll push it behind the goaltender. That's the first lead for the Knights in the game. 2-1 the score. Great pressure there off the draw in deep. And the Knights are rewarded. Mustangs hot to trot here. Pressure on Lemab. That last goal stinging a little bit by the sounds of it. Loose puck in the slot. Campbell will battle his way through it. It's kept in at the blue line. No, turns into a 2-on-1. Nice body check there from from Bonikoski, pardon me. And Brady comes up big on the sharp angle shot. Holds onto it for a face-off. Knights will get fresh legs out there in the form of Jacobs, Main, and Kepler. Kepler with the draw. He's got Breen on the short side here at the hash marks. And Correa in front with the wingers. One out of the reach of Breen. Loose puck in the slot, picked up by Main. Main will put it behind Jacobs. Jacobs will reverse. Gets it forward to Kepler, to Main, behind Kepler from Main, and chipped out of the zone. Breen pressing forward, pushing that puck out. Knights having to stop for a second, but Main comes up with the puck off of his shins. His shot is high and wide of the net, though. Correa through traffic onto the stick of the Mustangs. Mustangs with some space and speed into the zone. Shot is wide of the net. Loose puck rolling into the slot. Another save by Lemab. Rolls to Jacobs. Rolls off his stick. And shot from the hash marks. Bit of a floater. Brady able to follow it all the way into his glove. And he'll get us a face-off to his right. With 15:53 to go here in this third period. There we go.
Sorry, I screwed up the time for the change of period. On the clock, I screwed it up.
Good stick check from Bridges. He'll push it out to the blue line and gets it out in front of Reed as the defenseman was quick to jump off the blue line there. That's in offside. Tweaked. Yeah, you have to clear the zone before you touch the puck. So that's too bad. So 15:29 to go here in the third period. Face off in front of the Knights bench. Bowman with the draw. He's got Bridges and Reed with him. Reed will step into that one and push it forward. Loose puck off of Bridges. He carries it in, but it's turned back the other way. Bowman will pick up the loose puck at center and try and get it into the zone. Shot from Kemp there is through Bowman. Reed will get to it. He'll try and battle for it. It's sent out to the blue line. Durecci's able to keep it in. Gets it onto the stick of Reed. Shot. Deflected into the corner by the defenseman. Or by the goaltender, pardon me. Sent out to Kemp. Kemp will back his way out of the zone. Gives it to Durecci calmly. And that one's off the skates in the slot. In the center ice there. Bouncing puck now in the slot. And the Mustangs will come back the other way on a partial 2-on-1. Great save by Brady there. As Winger elects to shoot, puck bounces into the corner there. Kemp battling for it. Ryder able to get it to his stick and push it forward. That's glove. And Bowman battling for it. Loose puck again. Rolling now. Bowman again. Out. Gets a chip. Tries to do it on his own here as his line mates go for a change. He's able to get it, push it back to the blue line and get himself a line change. Mustangs into the zone, get to the puck first. Gow will pin it behind the net at the goal line. Rolls to Bonikoski, cross ice for Hender, and Ryan calling it that ice in front of the Zamboni door, deflecting the puck. That'll be icing now on the Knights. It'll come back into our zone for a face-off. With 13:45 to go here in the Horses win the draw there. They send it over the net. They'll be first to it at the hash marks, dumping it back down low. Sticks interjecting, rolling through the slot, or through the crease there. Stays out of the net, though. Mustangs now at the Knights' blue line get a favorable bounce there. Shot is blocked. Drag to the net. Frey with a good stick in front. He'll get it to Hender. Off the wall, out in front of Gow. Gow will be first to it. He's got pressure coming from the defenseman. He gets there, but pays the price as the puck ends up down low. He'll strip the puck, though, again. Chips it in front, and that was off a Mustang stick. And out to the blue line. Bonikoski back for it. Breen battling for it now at center ice. He's got two Mustangs with him. Frey with pressure off the glass, into the legs and into the feet. Mustangs will give it away to Noonan in the slot, and he'll try and carry it out of the zone. Chipping it into legs again. It's kicked forward by Correa and then pushed into the zone, but only briefly by Noonan as the Foles bring it back across into Knights territory. Loose puck in front. Campbell gets to skate into that one as it was behind everyone. Campbell takes one to the head. He'll be first to the puck in the corner, and with speed chips it out front, but it's onto a full stick. Phillies back the other way there to center ice. Noonan battling for it now. He'll get a stick into it. It's given away. Meyer tries to get it to Campbell. He does. Oh, Campbell is able to get the backhand off, but only just a soft one, and it's into the breadbasket of the goaltender. We'll get a face-off there. No love lost between the Knights and the Horses at this point of the game. Campbell with the draw. He'll win it cleanly back to Breen. Breen through traffic. Tried to get it off of Noonan there. Just missed the stick. Avery tries to fire one. It was into traffic, and it's back the other way. Bear with a smart play there to Breen. Breen gets that dump in right on goal. And now Noonan will get a hit from behind penalty as the... Looks like it'll be charging or boarding probably. Looks like a boarding penalty. And one of the Geldings turning at the last minute there. It looked like, showing him numbers. Unfortunate, but he'll go to the box for 2 minutes for that. And the Knights will go on to the penalty kill. Up 2-1 with 11:26 to go here in the third period. Back on the penalty kill. Jacobs will take the draw. Jacobs and Main up front to kill this one. Mustangs able to take it to the net. Rolls behind. Back to the point. Main with pressure there. He'll stay in the lane. No shot. Chip to the hash marks. And then rolls down low. Back out to the hash marks. Through traffic. Great save from Brady. And Gurecci able to get his hands on it there and send it all the way down. Jacobs giving chase. Jacobs right there. I don't think the defender saw him. Panicked, but was able to get away from him last minute. And the Geldings back the other way here. Over the blue line with control at the hash marks. A good stick check there from Kemp. Ryder will come up with it. Tries to push it forward through traffic. And then it'll get to Jacobs, and Jacobs will send it the length of the ice. Now with about 1:06 left to go in the power play for the Colts. Bridges waves a stick at that one. Bonikoski gets a piece of that player. Puck rolls into the corner, though. No one on it. And the Mustangs with a shot in front. Great saves from Brady. And Brady able to stop that one. Pushing and shoving ensues as the Broncos smash and bash about there. Referee will send 2 of them, which is fine. Kepler in there to try and protect his goaltender. So a penalty each on that play. Brady able to keep that puck out of the net and keep it a 1-goal game. The Steeds still with the power play here for another 44 seconds. Face off deep in Knights territory. Bowman with the draw. Zebras still with a bit of a question. They're coincidental penalties, so I think he's going to have them pull them off the board. Yeah. What's going on here? Taking them all off the board. Okay. Well, there'll be a bit of discussion, figure out what's going on here, and then we'll come back momentarily. Trotters at the blue line. Great pressure from Bridges there. He'll steal the puck and tries to stay with it. Nearly stripping that one away. Bonikoski getting all of that one and sending it deep into the zone with 29 seconds to go in the power play. Bowman is tripped up and dropped, but he's able to push the puck back into the Mustang zone. Bridges picks off that one. He'll fire that at the goal, just wide into the corner. Bowman with pressure now. Up the wall. Bridges will give chase. He'll pick up the loose puck. He'll dance away with it, trying to kill some time. Mustangs now back into their own zone. Out to center ice. Pass is missed. Lemab will pick that one up, and the penalty is now over. Reed does well to wait for the player to get his feet off the ice there before touching the puck. Good play from Bonikoski. He'll force that puck back into the zone. But the Colts will try and make their way back through center ice. They do, gaining the blue line. Bowman looking for the hit. A drop pass. That shot well wide of the net. Dumped down low again. Mustangs behind the net. Rolled around to the point. Bridges pressing. Chip to the wall, kept in. Great block from Bowman there. And it'll skip all the way back to the blue line. Bowman still with pressure there. Bouncing puck. Lemab not able to get a stick on it. Back to Breen. Breen, nice pass to Bowman. Bowman's got Reed in front of him. He'll send it into the feet. Gow chips it on net. Bowman wasn't sure where it was, so was skating away from it, but the goaltender will cover that up and we'll get a face-off deep in Steeds territory. Geldings come up with the puck off the draw and are able to slip through traffic or slip away from pressure. That puck in looked like offside. A good save from Brady there into the corner. Centered again. Nobody going to that puck except the Broncos. Shot off a skate. Hender battling for it. He's got pressure from behind. Correa throws that one into feet. One hand on the stick. Knights able to get it up to Frey. Frey able to get it out of the zone with 7 minutes to go here. 7:36 remaining. Frey still pulling it forward. And Gow able to get a stick on it. He sends it in deep. Hender behind the net. He'll roll out. He's got some space. He's looking for an open stick. Nice pass to Frey and a good shot. Good one-timer in the slot. That's right into the crest of the goalie, though, and he'll hold on to it for a face-off. A good transition there from the Knights, getting it up ice and getting some shots on net. Shot tally is 29-24 on the board. Unofficially. With 7:21 to go here in the third. Campbell wins that one forward. Gets a piece of it, but the Broncos are able to get a stick on it. Loose puck in front now. Nearly given away to the Knights. It turns into a 3-on Nope, pardon me. Even strength. 27 making some moves. Good shot off the pads of the goaltender. Bonikoski tries to get it out of the zone. It's kept in. It'll roll to Durecci off of Campbell, and Durecci will make his way through the neutral zone. He'll fire one on net. Goaltender thinking he has it. He does not. Lemab will be first to it in the corner. 6:44 to go here in the third. Loose puck in the slot. Campbell got a piece of it, only just though, and it rolls to the goaltender who drops on it. Weren't able to sneak it under the Geldings goaltender there. Face-off will be to the left of the Gallopers goaltender. Battle in front of the net there, and the Mustangs will dump it in. Durecci now with it. Rolling puck, he wasn't able to push it forward. Mustangs with pressure. He'll battle back and get control of it. He's got two on him, though. He's trying to get it up the wall to Jacobs. He does, so that was tipped dangerously there by Kemp. Shot from the point is deflected into the far corner. Back to the point. Through traffic. That one sails just wide of the net. Kingston pushes the man down and picks up the puck. It's sent forward to Maine. Maine with Kepler now. With some speed. Maine around the player. He's got lots of pressure coming, though. And the Broncos will send it into the zone. They're going to wave off icing there. Bonikoski will be first to it. He chips it for Bridges. Back to the point where no one is. Right back to center ice. Reed giving chase now. And Bowman on the far side. Mustangs dump in attempt is thwarted. Big hit there and a penalty coming to the Mustangs. As Bonikoski goes down, just needs to stay out of it enough to keep the power play, and he does. Oh yeah. So the Knights coming out on top in that scrum. That'll be a 4-minute penalty, I believe. Went up as 2 though. Should be. It's supposed to be a 4-minute penalty, but it's up as 2, so they'll have to figure that out. Unless they're putting it up as. Okay, so they got a 2 and a 4 because it's a stick, or it's a. So yeah, one player will come out. He's got to stay in for 4. They should have a second player, and oh no, they took the 2 off. Never mind. So just a double minor. Great shot from Correa. Big rebound. Oh, controlled by the goaltender, picked up by the defenseman, and sent all the way back down. Brady will leave that one for Breen. Breen's got pressure coming. Steps away from it wisely and needs to get moving forward. He'll carry it and hopefully set it up. No, he'll dump it in, but he's the only one forward. He's got to go to it. He will. Bowman picks up the loose puck in the corner now. Bowman with no one behind him. He'll send it across to Correa, but it was out of his reach. He recovers though. Sends it back to Breen. Breen with a shot through traffic off a skate into the far corner. Bowman is stick checked off of that one and sent back around to Breen. Breen keeps it in at the blue line. He's looking for an open stick. It bounces back to him. Deflected there by Reed. And Bowman will push it back to Correa. Correa back to Bowman. Bowman stepping forward. Tries to get it out front. It's off a skate behind the net, but he'll pick up the loose puck and carry it around. He'll drop it for Breen. Nice scissor there from those two. Shot from a bad angle. Bridges picks up the loose puck, tries to throw it to Reed. It's deflected wide, and the Mustangs will come back the other way. Thrown deep into the zone, and the Mustangs will get there first. Brady gave that one away, but Mustangs couldn't put it in front. Nice passing there. Back to Correa. Correa wires one off the goalie's mask. Loose puck. Gal with a backhand. Off the back of the net, it looks like. Hender and Gal behind the net. Puck rolling. Loose to the slot. Dumped all the way down. That will be icing. No, it won't, because we're still on the power play for 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Frey now behind his own net. Pushing it forward to Hender. Hender will give it back to Frey. Nice pass there. Frey with a good move at the center line. He's getting a little cute, though. He's getting pushed off the puck. It rolls in deep. and is sent all the way back down by the Mustangs. Durecci will go back for it. Behind his own net. Finds Gal on the move. Gal chasing that one into the zone. Makes a nice move around there. Tries to get it to Frey, but it's picked off and sent back to the blue line, but kept in by Durecci. Fired, just deflected there by the defenseman, I believe. And sneaks behind the net. Kemp will keep it in at the point. He'll fire it on net. Nice bouncer there. Loose in front of the goaltender. And it's still in feet and loose, but blown dead. As the puck will roll to the corner, we'll get a face-off just to the left of the Ponies goaltender. Campbell will take the draw. He's got Noonan and Bayer up front with him. Colts win that draw and they'll get it out of the zone. Lemab back with possession. He's the last man back. He'll send it forward for Bonikoski. 1:06 remaining in the power play. Bonikoski will carry it in. He still has control of it, but just barely gets it to Campbell. Campbell has that one roll under his stick. And Campbell's going to get a slashing penalty as the stick was whacked out of the Ponies' hands there, deep in their own zone. Which means it'll be even strength 4-on-4 for about 54 seconds here with 2:15 to go in the third period. Face off to the left of Luberta. Noonan with the draw. He'll win it back into the corner for Lemab. Lemab will tie it up in the corner. It's even strength. He'll move it behind the net. He's got pressure from two. Tries to push it around the wall to Bonikoski. He does. It's sent across ice. A stick swing at it. A good back check there. But a loose puck. Deflected wide into the corner. And Lemab will pick it up again. Kicking it forward for Noonan. It's in his feet. It's kicked forward for Bayer. Bayer carrying it with some open space. He'll fire it. Good shot off the goaltender. Big rebound. Bounces over Bayer's stick. And the Broncos able to get it out to the blue line of the Knights. Sent back the other way. That will be icing as it's even strength. So we'll come back into our own zone. Another 9 seconds of even strength 4-on-4. With 1:30 to play here in the third. Knights have taken the lead in shots, 33-31 over the Stags. Puck into the corner. Good stick check there from Breen. He'll control it behind the net. Gets it forward for Jacobs. Jacobs will send it out to the blue line for Kepler. Kepler puts it onto the stick of the man coming out of the box. Unlucky there, and the Broncos will come back the other way. They'll dump that one in. Breen off the feet, trying to clear it. It rolls out in front. Loose puck, turn fired. Loose puck for Correa. He'll bobble it, but it gets to Kepler, and Kepler sends it down the ice. Too many! So the Ponies will take a penalty for too many men. Thanks to Pepper screaming from the stands here. Which will put us back to 4-on-4. Yeah.
And it turned over, you went back and they're back in.
They came out anyway. Yeah, there you go. So Ponies trying to get an extra man with pulling the goaltender, but the puck turned back towards their net. So the goaltender reversed. Player coming off the bench did not. So that'll make it even strength for 40 seconds. Loose puck bouncing around in the slot. Good stick check there from Kepler. He'll drag the puck into the zone, pushes it into the slot though, and the Colts will bring it back the other way. Good stick from Durecci there. Oh. Correa will push it up to Jacobs. It's out of his reach. No, he'll send it cross ice for Kepler. Nice bounce there off a stick. But they'll come back the other way now. 27 will fire it on net. It's just wide as it deflects off the defender. Durecci will push that one up to Jacobs. Jacobs couldn't get enough on that one to get it out. It's shot through traffic, blocked by Correa. 7 seconds remaining. Loose puck thrown across the slot. To it! Loose puck again. Campbell will pick it up, and he'll send it down. As time expires here at the third period, Knights hold on for the victory. 2-1 the score. Over the Ponies. Able to hold on to it are the Knights. And from Legal, we'll finish with a win here and hopefully carry some momentum into next game tomorrow. Thanks for joining us from Legal. We will see you again tomorrow for more Knights hockey.